right at the top. It's like a stone or a rock being balanced still. It looks almost as if it's been placed there. This is typical Cedarberg. We are now reaching the end of the Boerfeld part of the series of passes. So we started with Ribbokskloof Pass, and then of course doing the Middelberg Pass, going over the summit with also with the hairpin bend, and this is now the Boerfeld part, and we are now descending into this beautiful valley. Of course the Middelberg Pass is the pass that connects the Olifants River Valley with the Koue Bokkeveld. So the Koue Bokkeveld is the area that we are now entering. It is renowned for being one of the coldest places in South Africa. Although of course today is not very cold, so I think I'm quite lucky. And the town of Op-die-Berg is right in the center of the Koue Bokkeveld, because it is situated quite high above sea level. And for that reason, Op-die-Berg can be a very cold place when the snow falls. But what a ride! Yo, and this valley is just extending. So now here at the end of the Boerfeld Pass, you can see that Op-die-Berg is about 50 kilometers still to go. But I think this is going to be a beautiful ride. Well, I'm still descending, so it's not the end yet. Maybe I was speaking too quickly. But I'm enjoying it while it's lasting. Everywhere the autumn colors are fading away. Yeah, this dirt road is really good, so it's nice to pick up a bit of speed, but I know that this dirt road is not going to last very long. I think we're going to link up with the tar road very soon again. God, the mountains there in front is absolutely beautiful. It seems like this mountain in front is pieces are breaking down. It's breaking off, and it is finding its way down. But at all levels of the mountain you see some loose rocks. Extraordinary. And then right at the top it's like a stone or a rock being balanced still. It looks almost as if it's been placed there. This is typical Cedarberg, finding these kind of rock features. Beautiful. And I think we've now reached the end of the dirt road. It was too short, but I've enjoyed it. This was a brilliant ride. Highly recommend it. This is just a reminder to everybody that's interested to see the route that I took, to remind you that of every trip I do, I also put a link to a Google Maps mapped route in the description of the video. So if you want to see exactly the route that I took, just go and copy and paste that route, and copy and paste that link into a browser, and you will be able to see where it is. I know there's some of you that asked me, do I have maybe the GPS formats to plot the routes, but unfortunately I don't use any other fancy GPS. I only use Google Maps. So maybe this is something for the future, but for now Google Maps is working just fine. I of course download the maps, so in areas like this where the signal is not very good, I can still use the maps, so it's working well for me. But now it's tar road all the way. It's another 41 kilometers, so let's just enjoy the beauty of riding into the Koue Bokkeveld. And on the right hand side we will now start to see the Cedarberg. So Skurf of course means coarse. So it's the coarse mountain, so it is rugged with jagged rocks and so on sticking out. So this is the Cedarberg, and the town of Op-die-Berg is actually built on top of the Cedarberg. So that is why it's called Op-die-Berg, or simply on the mountain. That's the name of the town. Yeah, let's just enjoy the beauty revealing itself in front of us. there you can see the Cedarberg on our right hand side, and we are now very close to Op-die-Berg, only about 4 kilometers away, but unfortunately some stop goes with some road works on this road. Yeah, so hopefully the wait is not too long. Yeah, it was only about a 5-6 minute wait, so not too bad. But I suspect these roadworks are now going all the way to Op-die-Berg. We've arrived in Op-die-Berg. So this is the little town here on our right hand side, built on top of the Cedarberg. So I'm just going to make a quick turn into the town, just to pop in to see what it looks like. Yeah, so the Cedarberg is very prominently visible here, and it looks very rugged. Op-die-Berg is one of the newest towns in South Africa. It was actually only established in 1961, so what is it? It's not much more than 65 years old or so. And like most towns, even though this is a young town, it was started because the people of this area wanted their own church. And indeed, here is the church of Op-die-Berg. It's a very modern building. This church was built in 1966. Lots of stairs in front of it. Yeah. Another interesting piece of information about Op-die-Berg, of course, is that the school here is Cedarberg High School, and one of its most famous people that went to school there and who grew up here is, of course, the old Springbok, Brayton Paulse. He's probably one of the most famous rugby players of all time. Interesting. Yeah, Op-die-Berg is the final destination for my trip today, but we are not quite done yet. I need to go to my place for the night, which is called Ribbokskloof Cottages, which is just outside of town, so I must just still on the GPS find out exactly where that is. Yeah, so departing here from the church in Op-die-Berg, and I just check, Ribbokskloof Cottages is only 6 kilometers outside of town, so it should take only a few minutes to get there. It now depends, because I need to go back to the road passing Op-die-Berg, and the roadworks might prevent me from simply going, but let's see. Kan ek gaan? Dankie, dankie. I'm lucky. The traffic is going in this direction, so I'm fine to go. So to get to Ribbokskloof Cottages, I need to take the turn to the right here, which is of course the road that goes to the Cedarberg. But yeah, I'm only going a few kilometers. Yeah, this board is showing the turn off to the Cedarberg and the Ceres Karoo. So now it's just about 5 kilometers or so down this road. Okay, so it says I must make a turn to the left in just over 1 kilometer. So the lady through which I booked this is called Velma. So Velma sent me the coordinates. So I trust this should be okay. Just put it in Google Maps. Yeah, the temperature is dropping now. It is now 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and Op-die-Berg and the Koue Bokkeveld is renowned for the fact that it can be a bit cold, so I can feel the temperature dropping now a bit. So it's actually good that I'm now getting to the place where I'm going to stay the night. Bronaar. Yes, she said I must look for the Bronaar turn. Okay, Ribbokskloof is down there, but the coordinates wants to take me a little bit further. Just see. Bronaar, yes, so if we just make the turn to the left here. Oh, it's a beautiful entrance road. Yeah. This is probably the farm Bronaar, but I think the cottages are at a different place. So let me just check whether this is the place to meet Velma. Yeah, this was now a very friendly reception by Fani here at the farm Bronaar. So he directed me to Ribbokskloof. It's actually right across the valley, down at the other side. I'm going to ride through this little tunnel under the road, and then I should pass through a gate. Oh, here is the gate. Ja, danke, danke. Yeah, so they know about me. I had to send the registration number of my motorbike, so they seem quite prepared. Yes, Ribbokskloof is to the right. Yeah, so Bronaar looks like indeed a very neat farm. I need to ride straight to the foot of the mountain almost, and then to the left to Ribbokskloof. How beautiful these autumn colors. Yeah, just look at it. Beautiful, beautiful. Lots of rocks that has rolled down this mountain. I'm just waiting for the next Ribbokskloof signage. Indeed, here it is, Ribbokskloof. The cottages are this way. Oh, how beautiful is this? Yeah, it looks like a lot of old buildings here. Lots of guinea fowl. And here are the cottages. So there's lots of old buildings, but I think the cottages where I'm going to stay is right here. Yeah, so I made a stop here at Ribbokskloof. What a friendly reception from Velma. So I parked the bike here in front of the cottages. Just have a look. Most beautiful cottages. So my unit is here at the end. Oh, even a little bonsai tree on the stoep. Just look at it. Beautiful. But yo, these cottages is so much more than I need. It is pure luxury. So look at the double bed, beautiful wall, and then a small kitchen area with everything you need: gas, hob, kettle, microwave, everything. And then a beautiful little fireplace. And then some views in the farm. I mean, this is a beautiful farm, Bronaar. And ensuite bathroom with a nice shower. Beautiful. Yeah, this then brings me to the end of this trip. Oh, thank you for joining me. Yeah, from Honda up the Middelberg Pass, Citrusdal, and then probably the highlight for the day, Middelberg. Yo, I enjoyed that road. It was a pleasure to ride it, and then also the beautiful ride to Op-die-Berg. And then Ribbokskloof, what a friendly reception from Velma. If you want to stay in a very nice place close to Op-die-Berg, Ribbokskloof is your place. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video with me. If you did, please give me a nice thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And tomorrow I continue. I have some beautiful roads planned for tomorrow. So please stay tuned for the next video to see where I go next. All the best, and until the next video. Bye-bye.